I mean, if AI or anything like PAM in the future, we've got absolutely nothing to worry about when it comes to AI taking over. Are you following me? Or are you just running around looking for people to murder? Because I'm a little bit... Oh my god, she's already done more than enough murder in her time, apparently. Jesus fucking Christ. Why does this weigh so much? Hey, Max. What do you think about this? 1, 2, 1? 1, 2, it's the same thing. It's exactly the same thing. Alright, well this can just get broken down and smashed to pieces then. Goodbye. Only 4 armor parts from something that fucking large? I don't believe you. Ooh. Oh, I thought it was painted to be on Marauder and everything. I thought that was actually really cool. I would love to see just slight variations, because black and, like, bright yellow, that's not exactly what I would choose to go for. I don't want to murder people with a very, very angry rapid-fire bee. Oh, shit. That's a lot of alcohol. If only I gave a single shit. A lot of it's probably useful, but I don't have time to figure out what's useful and what's terrible. Ooh. These damn tech support slackwits! When we barred the door to HR and accounting and made them use the stairwell, they would not stop whining about it. But at every turn, they proved me right about it. Those little shits are always up to some kind of buggery. And the automechanical specialist that is in charge of PAM is the worst fucking one. He's always changing some setting or another for routine repairs, and then after all hell breaks loose. It's up to me and my security team to pick up the pieces. And that's pretty hard to do, considering half of my team has paws instead of hands. Canids are easier to manage, they said. And more resource efficient, they said. Fucking top rungers. And everyone wonders why I'm always drinking in the lounge. Anyway, this guy changed PAM's combat override code again without telling me. Again! I don't think PAM blam thank you ma'am A2368 fit security guidelines. But screw it. At least this time it's not about another employee's mother. You know what sucks? How easy it is to get PAM on your side. I like that it's possible. I think it's awesome, and I want PAM on my side, so I'm glad I'm able to. But fucking hell, you don't even need to pass a skill check or anything. You don't need to go on one hell of a search to find these things. You read like one note. You read one note and you know what you're doing. What the fuck? And both of them are just like in the two opposite routes. That genuinely sucks ass.
Oh, wait.
I would have liked that to at least been a bit problematic.
Around, well, that's not unsettling at all.
If I didn't know better, I'd swear
Oh.
he was watching me.
Oh no! I'm so glad it doesn't sort of track me, because when you said that is exactly what I thought it would do, but oh my god! It's doing the exorcist thing while still holding that giant syringe. How is this motivating to anyone? Or how would this make anyone ever even consider taking this shit? Look at this! This is the worst thing I've ever seen in my entire life! I hate you. I hate you, Space's Choice. You are the worst thing that has ever existed of all time. I mean, it wants me to go this way, so let's completely ignore it. And then immediately figure out it's the only fucking thing I can do. Pam, where have you taken me? And what the hell is this? What are all these giant suppositories for? And who could ever possibly gape hard enough for one of these? Guess we better find out. That's a vending machine. I'd like a workbench. You haven't seen a workbench in fucking forever. A shitty little face mask. Another, ooh, a half-decent face mask, but I'm gonna wear it, actually, you know? I don't need those 3 extra persuade points, and I miss having half-decent armor, so I guess there we go. That could not look any fucking stranger, but at least we got a hood. Tossport card Tyson Christensen. And that thing. Please, please, please be borderline acceptable. It's borderline acceptable. I kind of like inspiration, you know? I think I'm gonna immediately start wearing that. There you go. Which means this thing can go on. Pavati, how's your helmet? It is actually not terrible, so I guess I'll just hang on to it. I can still move right now, and that's a good sign. 3 fucking rounds. What was that ever gonna do? Who's gonna kill someone with 3 rounds? Probably people who are good at the game and don't have it on the highest fucking difficulty when you have no idea how to use guns. But that's my fucking character, and that's how he must remain. He can save the world as much as he wants, he's still gonna be absolutely terrible. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. We can't have lost Pam already? She doesn't even really hurt anyone in here. She just ran in here and immediately... Did she just fucking trip? What happened to you? You clearly weren't in a fight. In fact, does she even have any weapons? Were you just meleeing these fucks? Were you in a fist fight with an auto-mechanical and you fucking won? These guys are terrifying. I think we should just leave. Fuck this. I don't want to fight someone who can literally punch out this fucking thing. I'm really sad, though. I don't know if Pam could have ever done anything borderline decent, but... Oh, I liked her! Sam's gonna be so sad. No one can ever tell Sam. I'm googling Pam Outer Worlds, and I'm gonna see if she was useful in anything else if I kept her alive. What the fuck is this? She does nothing. she's just... I think you're meant to follow her and keep her alive and she'll actually be helpful, but on her own, she's the worst thing ever, so I shouldn't be too surprised. Out of sock? What the hell does that... Is that a saying? Or have you literally just run out of foot sheaths? Mr. Newell. No, there are no socks involved in the production of Space's Choice Terra-Fried Spratwurst. The T hologram on the machine is likely just malfunctioning. It should read out of stock. Beautiful. Best, Sam Tinsley Technical Support. Return button. Miss Sutherland, I regret to inform you that vending machines do not take returns. Please do not try and fit your can of Space's Choice Gourmet Salt Tuna Fillets into the bit cartridge slot, as it will damage the machine and prevent other employees from using it. Thank you so much for your time, Sam Tinsley. I mean, I'm kind of surprised that he didn't immediately threaten her with imminent death or even attempting to break something, but sure, whatever. Nice guy, this Tinsley. Alright, oh god, Tony Jaramillo, what an awesome name. To Harold Putnam. Harold, prosperous morning! This is an informal reminder that your adhesive notes are intended to track your trouble tickets. Please do not use your adhesive notes to create patterns on your divider wall. I'd hate to remind you that unsanctioned aesthetic expression is strictly contrary to Space's Choice law, and I definitely hate to be reprimanded because I didn't warn you. Please endeavor to use the adhesive notes in a manner in a manner prescribed by Space's Choice official guidelines. Sincerely, Tony Jaramillo. Friendly language to Liu M. Michael, this is just to tell you that I've reported your recent unsanctioned language to Human Resources. You were recently talking about seeing some of your colleagues act paranoid and violent. Try to remember the new guidelines from corporate. Don't call your colleagues paranoid. They're experiencing dramatically heightened attention. Don't call your colleagues violent. They're showing physically assertive behavior. I remember actually reading these guidelines forever ago. I love how everything's all connected. I'm as concerned as you are about the curious and surprising behavior we've been seeing around the premises, but try to keep your language sanitized. Clean language is a matter of security. Tony Jaramillo. I really do think it's like one of the most connected group of characters you never meet in all of fucking RPGs that I've played in a very long time. It's so cool. Like, across an entire DLC, people responding to each other, people reacting to other messages we saw forever ago. It makes me all nice and creamy. I would not say this is a pattern. Only if you are so unbelievably fucking insane that... What do they say? Can I read them? I'm sure some internet fucking gods will be able to figure out what that says, but I can definitely not, spending a whole 2 seconds on it, and that's all I'm willing to spend. Inappropriate automech. From Judith Vargas to someone Isaacs. Sir, I promise you. Sir, I promise you. No automechanical in the galaxy is capable of falling in love with you. It is far outside their set of capabilities. If there is a legitimate reason this current automechanical is not fulfilling your department's needs, please file a request for an upgrade form using AM265B with permission from your manager. Thank you. Hey, boss? Can I have a sex robot, please? I don't think that's gonna fly, Isaacs. Alright. From Judith again. No, sir, that was not a comment about your inability to secure a marriage contract. No automechanical is capable of loving you because they are literally not capable of loving anyone. Automechanicals function through a simple series of state machines that are designed to problem solve for a limited list of scenarios. Those scenarios all directly relate to the task that the automechanical was created for. In other words, a security automechanical might be able to question unauthorized personnel about where they left their biometric ID card, but a chef automechanical can only ask them if they want extra salt. Even if, in theory, an automechanical was deliberately modified to learn speech patterns and how to mimic human behavior, those behaviors would be a hollow imitation. So if your automechanical assistant did make a comment about your posterior, it was because they were programmed to say it. That's all. Judith Vargas, I love that. From Michael. Judith, now is not the best time to request a transfer. I've got a reliable source that tells me the OCI may be under a fit. Wait. Huh, normally I have to choose between incoming and outgoing messages, but here they're just all lumped together? I thought for a second that maybe it was Judith who was getting the anus compliments, but no, it's definitely Isaac's. What's this? Now is not the best time to request a transfer. And I am becoming a bit more naked because for some reason the UK has decided to be fucking nuclear levels of hot again, and I don't understand. It's like mid-September. Can we just have winter now? It's been too long. I've been melting since May. There's been word of some kind of corporate sabotage. I wouldn't request a transfer to the chem labs either. They've just had their budget, their personnel slashed. Trust me, you don't want to be associated with either of us. Stay with us. We know what we're doing, and we won't slash you at all. At least not in the same way that they got thoroughly fucking slashed. How has no one seen me yet?
Keep it quiet.
I'm barely even trying to hide. No! Oh my god, I keep pressing fucking control, thinking it's crouch, and it will never be crouch. Why am I so thoroughly fucking brain dead? Is he dead? Oh, he did die. And he died getting completely probed. Oh my god, this is horrible. I can't focus on everyone else's fucking death because that's the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. Can you hurry up and get the fuck up? I'm busy staring at molestation. Oh, I think he despawned. No! Oh wow, you went down fucking quickly. Max is horrifying. Yeah, you were being thoroughly copped there, buddy. Wow. And they say automechanicals aren't capable of love. If this isn't love, I don't know what is. Good for you, buddy. Coolant I wish I didn't pick that up. That's gonna be heavy for no fucking reason. Oh well. No, it is heavy for no fucking reason because now I can't fucking move. I need to find a vending machine to lay off all this junk. I'm liking the music here. It sort of really does fit the somber mood of this DLC. Like, it never fails to still be funny, but it does take on far more serious subject matter, and I think it is a really good move for this game. This is from Michael. Personal files. Files located. Tech support would like to remind all employees that this is not the messenger menu. Saving these files will not send a message to another Space's Choice employee, even if it is saved to a directory with the same name as said employee. Thank you. How stupid could everyone be? Automechanical repair, power siphoning. With the battery shortage, I need to find another way to recharge PAM in a pinch. Vargas and I have to divide up all the remaining batteries. Eventually, even those won't hold much of a charge. At least not if you plug the unit into the wall as designed. Turns out, though, Space's Choice batteries actually only charge at half capacity if you use them as intended. I think it's planned obsolescence. They want the batteries to wear out sooner, so folks buy more of them. Doesn't make much sense to do it at your own facilities, in my opinion. Fuck do I know, right? Anyway, I think I found a way to bypass it. At least on the biped models. If you take two similar units, link their power supplies, and initiate a surge from one unit to the other, it should force the battery to use its full capacity. Basically, I can double the lifespan of our batteries by having the units jumpstart each other. Not gonna use it yet, though. Always a chance that someone catches wind of it and they close the loophole. So I better save it for an emergency. Well, thank you for being the only one in the world who has ever managed to figure this shit out, and then never ever being able to use it to save your own fucking life. But I guess I appreciate telling me way too late because I've already got Pam dead, but maybe Sam can do a thing down the line, who the fuck knows. Weapons tuning for Pam. Cannot believe they gave Pam a damn N-ray cannon. Talk about overkill. Not much in the known galaxy deadlier than N-ray radiation, and once it's let loose, it's hard to contain. Most living things seem to give it off in microscopic doses, not enough to be harmful on its own, but enough to draw deadlier masses of N-ray from one living thing to another with a certain radius. Which means that I need to take extra care to make sure Pam's cannon is tuned for maximum precision. If the barrel is even 1 degree out of alignment, it risks thousands of bits of collateral damage. Thousands of bits in collateral damage every time she fires it. So why the fuck would they do it then? All they care about is the big cash money. The enormous greens. Ugh. Keep your head down. To Judith Vargas. Last week a pair of technicians in my designated workplace fell into a pretty bad row. There are a lot of seditious words used. I don't want to repeat them here, but management stepped in. I haven't seen him since. I don't think their indenturement contracts were nullified. Otherwise I would have received a reprimand myself. On account of having worked with terminated colleagues, they haven't been in their domiciles. They haven't been at their stations. I don't think they were fired. I think they deserted. I'm not going to share their names because I don't want it on my audit record. All I know is this. The office isn't working the way it should. Dr. Ambrose is nervous. And when she's nervous, we're all nervous. And this is from Judith. Michael, one of my colleagues disappeared 3 nights ago. She'd been falling behind her deadlines and was medicating herself with AT. I was jealous of her work ethic, so I can't imagine what compelled her to just disappear. Frankly, I'm glad. She was starting to make me look bad. There's something strange happening in the office, and I don't know what to make of it. Nothing's going according to plan. Clarence mostly had a phrase he muttered now and then. The Bancroft coefficient is approaching 1. Apparently there's some fellow named Lucian Bancroft. If he's real, Dr. Ambrose answers to him. I think he's a cipher or a code name or something. I don't know how chaotic or messy a project has to be, but before that coefficient hits 1. But I know bad things happen when Lucian Bancroft shows up. Contracts nullified, waste disposed, assets eliminated, men cubed. Yeah, I'll keep my head down. Judith. Probably put my massive nade launcher away. That was not my intention in the fucking slightest. And there's so much to read. I'm going insane. Hi? What? We have met before, Pavati. You've been following me around the entire fucking universe, but sure. Character form Halcyon Hank. Whose is this? Whatever. Class, upper, name, Halcyon Hank. Vocation, free market champion. I hate being sick. Backstory. Halcyon Hank is the long-lost half-brother of Halcyon Helen. At the age of 7, he saved his family from a pirate attack, but he had to leave the ship in a separate escape pod. While the rest of his family was rescued by a passing patrol, Hank's escape pod landed on Monarch, and he had to survive in the wild. Raised among raptidons, he foiled numerous schemes concocted by the cannibalistic iconoclasts, who were trying to spread their listless, dependent way of life across the colony. Now he's finally made it off Monarch and is ready to save Halcyon from insert whoever Sally makes as the villain here. Addendum. Ask if Sally can make a supporting character that's Hank's love interest. She promised she would last time. And messages, I imagine, from Sally. Oh, and this is Harold, of course. Harold, just sent management my cancellation form regarding our systems and serfdom sessions. I imagine that's Dungeons and Dragons, but way more corporate and disgusting. I like that. I've been told I won't receive a refund on the leisure time I purchased for our group. I'll handle the cancellation fees too. Let's not talk about what happened with Colin at our last session. Let's not talk about Colin at all. Not to management, not to medical either. If you need something for the injury, I'll see about getting you some AT. Sally. The fuck happened in Dungeons and Dragons? Who got that fucking into it? Who got their face pulled up? Well, clearly, Colin. Do we know much about Colin? I remember Colin being mentioned sort of around the same time people were mentioning people going missing. Right? I don't know, now I'm fucking confused. Oh well, let's sell all this junk. And we can move for a half-decent amount of time! Oh shit! And that is a terrible shoddy. And by terrible, I mean exactly the same as the one I've got, which is pretty amazing, but still. I think that's everything. I think we've read all the terminals. I'll be very surprised if I missed one. Did my best to go around all. But this still doesn't seem right. Haven't found a terminal that, like, opens up all these doors. Doesn't really seem to be a reason to be here. Except this blatantly obvious gaping hole in the wall. Okay, how the fuck did I not see this? Clearly wasn't gaping quite wide enough. How dare you? Oh, I can actually pick this one. And it's literally just storage. Who the fuck cares? That's a terrible helmet. That can go away forever. And you can come with me. Shitloads of ammo, though. Kind of worrying that this place needed an armory, but I'm sure there's no reason to question that at all. Now, what's this helmet? Where the fuck did it go? It was so goddamn big, how am I not seeing? Oh, okay, I guess I just didn't pick it up. Hulking cranial helmet. I think that might be even better than what big old Vic happens to have right now. Let's find out. Only by the tiniest little bit, but it's definitely worth it. Okay. No real reason for me to be in here anymore, so let's go get ourselves murdered. That sounds fun, right? It says Marauder Drug Drone. So they actually were smart enough to hack this shit. How does that make any sense? They're the stupidest creatures I've ever met, and Pavati made the arsehole backflip. That may have been the best thing I've ever seen, Pavati. I'm in love. Uh-oh. Oh, Jesus Christ!
So much blood.
It sounded like Pavati was the one cackling then, and a double agent this entire time. Which makes zero sense considering the amount of heads she has cracked like a fucking egg, but still. Yes, I will definitely be shushing, don't you worry, Becca. Are you serious? Why was I not reloaded? If I can run fast enough, this will not be a problem. Where the fuck's the drug drone? Why did it go all the way over here? At least these good dudes aren't named. If they don't have names, I'm not scared of them anymore. What does that even mean? I don't care what it means, because it fucking worked and it was amazing, but still. And now I've riddled a regular-ass corpse with a fuckload of bullets. Good job, me. Oh, they have fucking guns as well. Just go away for like 5 fucking seconds. Everyone up. God, that was close. I'm definitely not gonna survive this, just so you know. I'm surprised I'm still alive this far. Why is that drug drone not drugging anyone? That is the entire point of your existence. It's kind of in the name, in case you hadn't noticed. I want to bring that thing down immediately. I just wish I had an insta-kill or anything. I mean, I could hack it, I guess. But I don't think the hacking lasts a hell of a long time. That accomplished barely fucking anything. I would have killed him in exactly the same fucking speed if I hadn't have hacked. Where the hell did you come from? That's not who I was going for, but I'll definitely take it. Max, just kill people. I don't know who anyone is anymore, but at least they're dead. Nice. Whoa, less nice. Much less nice. Heal the fuck up. Oh my god, there is no way that should have worked, but I'm so glad it did. Just ignore me, just breaking your friend's fucking body parts to pieces. Bye-bye now. God, I hate the berserkers. Just lay down and fucking bleed, you little arsehole. Wow, I didn't even get to finish him. Pavati comes along, just nudges him a bit, and for some reason that's what ends him. Come here, you. Oh, you're only a little snipey bastard. She always gets the last hit. So mean, Pavati. Let me feel cool for once. Oh well. Now, what's this? Woolly Curds Purpleberry Bunch. And that is about it. Okay, whatever. It's just lovely, lovely beverages and a lot of ammo. And this piece of shit. Okay. You are looking incredibly thick today, whoever you are, sir. And I appreciate that very much. How can you be that fucking thick in the thighs right there when your elbows look like a emptied sausage casing? What the fuck is going on with you? Let's not question it. Let us just thank the god of Halcyon for providing us with such deliciousness. And we will be on our way. Can I hack this large lad? I know he is completely human and everything, but please, this is hellish.
Here's a little trick I learned in prison.
And you made that so much less stealthy, but whatever. At least I don't really need to worry about that anymore. Oh, while his head was down, we come along and break it off. There we go. Someone cover me from, you know, the actually scary dudes. He's not very scary when he's just forever stuck on the ground. It worked! I think that's the most efficiently we have ever brought down a Colossus. I'm borderline proud of that. Aren't you supposed to get scared at some point? Come on, do the thing. Oh, you're so small. Pavati towered above you. That's fucking Pavati. Huh, what a giant lesbian. A little bit of ammo again. We're getting more ammo back than we're actually spending. This is good shit. Shitty little mace. And this utter dog shit as well. I don't know why I even bother. I just like being overloaded on absolutely everything. Unless it starts filling my inventory, then I get sad. What's this? Only messages? Ugh. From... I don't think we know about Metcalf. But the printer is broken. What a true tragedy. The worst thing that's happened on all of Gorgon. To C. Norwood. I don't think we know who that is, but whatever. It's not broken, it's just out of paper. Which I have to say is pretty damn amazing. How in the name of the grand plan did you manage to print 450 documents in a week? This can't all be transfer requests, can they? I know this project is well funded, but the head researcher must be even more famous than I thought if we're getting this many. Best, Aaron. I imagine someone just fucked up. From K. Blomstead, which is terrifying. Oh, this is Colin, okay. Was Colin the one that was executed? Because he did the naughty thing? I remember there was one that people were like, oh no, we can't go near him anymore. Oh, he's done a bad. Or, oh, I'm starting to think that this one lady is right about all kinds of shit going down, but I don't think they can really communicate with each other too much outside of their designated, you work here now. I mean, he works here, the other people did definitely not work here, so who the fuck knows. Did definitely. I am speaking the best English I think anyone has ever spoke tonight. I'm so proud. Okay. Colin, you know our policy. Even if you do have proof that Mr. Putnam has been taking your lunch, Space's Choice disciplinary guidelines for theft only apply to Space's Choice property. You, your lunch, and Mr. Putnam all constitute Space's Choice property. It is legally impossible for property to steal from itself. Please note that an inability to protect your own source of nourishment will be reflected on your permanent record. If you cannot be trusted to guard your own sandwich, you cannot be trusted to guard classified information on behalf of Space's Choice. Karen Blomstead, you sound like a fucking Karen. Senior Regional Vice Manager... No, this doesn't make any sense! All these years of asking to speak to the manager. And she was the manager all along. I don't understand. The laws of the universe that have been torn apart, spat out! This is horrible! The world is going to swallow itself purely because of Karen. Please. Oh, P.S. Please have those reports sorted and on my desk before lunch. Not in a junior position anymore, Colin. Well, that was fucking horrible. Fuck you, Karen. Oh, and I think this is just another way in here. What, where I could avoid fighting like 3 guys for 150 lockpicking? I guess they just assume anyone who's put that much fucking points into lockpicking are going to be terrible at literally everything else, so I'm not exactly surprised there. This is Karen. I love that she sent such an aggressive message from literally about a meter away. God fucking damn it, just say it! And employee exchange. Sincerely, Karen. Okay. Space's Choice is aware of Dr. Lowe's eccentric habits. Yes, Dr. Lowe medicates himself with experimental drugs of his own design. No, we have not mentioned this flaw in Dr. Lowe's character in our exchange contract with Auntie Cleo. We believe that Dr. Lowe's behavior is consistent with the values of our rival company. Dr. Lowe and Auntie Cleo are, in the opinion of Space's Choice, an ideal match. Both Dr. Lowe and the Auntie Cleo company believes themselves to be better than nature. Man, this is scathing. I love it. Please be informed that Auntie Cleo has generously offered to at least 3 senior personnel in exchange for Dr. Lowe. It is Space's Choice company policy to accept any bargain in our favor. Sincerely, Karen. And semantic hygiene. But how dare you get rid of Lowe? He is my favorite character of the entire thing, no matter how awful he may be at his job and completely fucked everything up for you. It's illegal. You can't get rid of him. I'm in love. And this is from Karen to Michael Liu. Okay. Michael, the office has reviewed your report of unlawful behavior exhibited by certain colleagues at your designated workplace. We find the contents of your report alarming and inconsistent with the value and vision of Space's Choice family. While it is the duty of every member of our family to report seditious and unlawful behavior, it is important to express your report using appropriate company-approved language. Your description of violent outbursts and aggressive behavior from your colleagues is problematic. Furthermore, the office disapproves of your obvious exaggerations of any physical injuries sustained in your alleged altercations with your colleagues. Space's Choice is not liable or responsible for any injuries caused by Space's Choice property, including machinery or other co-workers. Your description of your colleagues' behavior portrays Space's Choice in an unflattering light and will be stricken from any official record. Do not discuss, describe, or imply the contents of your report to your co-workers. Sincerely, Karen. Well, I'm so glad I never ever need to hear from you or about you or anything, or even be within, I don't know, the same fucking galaxy as you on account of you almost definitely being dust at this point. Ever again, Karen. That was a horrible experience. Right, what do we got here? 2 bins. Oh yeah. And some Adreno. Nice, I guess. Where's this lead? Is this just the way back out to where we began? Oh, I've got hiccups. Yeah, it seems that way. Man, I don't understand. I never, ever get hiccups unless I'm recording. It's my entire body just permanently wants to fucking sabotage me. I hate it, man. I hate it so much. To the upper levels.
This staircase
But then,
is just like
how
the
do we
board,
get to the below?
over-engineered to the point of absurdity.
I think you mean it's a spiral. These things have existed for a very long time, Vicamax. Of all the things you can get mad about with what Space's Choice have done, this staircase isn't really high on the list, do you think? God fucking damn it. Whoa! This looks awesome. I love this place. I mean, I fucking hate it, but it looks really cool. Oh, there are people. Hello, lovely people. What's a stealth nade like? Not good! Not good if you blatantly fucking miss. That was terrible. How do I suck on this incredible amount of scale? There we go. I'm gonna take out a normal weapon this time because that was embarrassing. And I'm going right for that drug drone. I didn't see them. Oh, God!
Never anger a man of the cloth.
You're no longer a man of the cloth, but I guess it's just good general advice, maybe? Man, I can't believe how easy it was to bring that guy down. And I can't even have his lovely little hat. What the fuck was the point then? The drug drones just aren't doing any drugs. I don't understand. I'm almost disappointed. Well, no, I'm really not, because that would make my life endlessly harder, but still. Come on, Max! Someone do something! Alright, well, that is a drug drone down, I guess, but oh, I'm so dead! Hey, I just remembered something that exists. Slow-mo. Slow-mo 100% would have saved my life there, if only I wasn't completely stupid. Stupid? Huh? No, what have I been missing? What haven't I done yet? Have I got to read all of Karen again? Well, no, of course not, but I do need to run through them. Oh, for fuck's sake. Why put me all the way back over here? I haven't even looted everything yet. I'll see you guys when I've done supreme amounts of lootage, and I shall see you when we return.